Decades of conflict, sometimes bloody, have taken place in disputed territory in the Himalayas. Both China and India claim the areas as their own.
China and India had a border, but this border had never been demarcated. It had never been delimited in any way. There were broad, very broad borders of the British Empire and the Qing Empire.
The uneasy neighbors recently brokered a deal that some say could be a stepping stone toward peace.
Now, as a result of the discussions that have taken place over the last several weeks, an agreement has been arrived at on patrolling arrangements along the line of actual control in the India-China border areas.
Beijing says Arunachal Pradesh is part of southern Tibet, while New Delhi says Aksai Chin is part of Ladakh. An unofficial border serves as a loose ceasefire line after the two sides fought a brief border war in 1962. They are now separated by a 3,379-kilometer de facto border, known as the Line of Actual Control. Tensions reached an all-time high on June 15, 2020, with one of the worst clashes in nearly 60 years. At least 4 Chinese and 20 Indian soldiers were killed in combat in the Galwan Valley. Soldiers from both sides attacked each other with bare fists and clubs covered with nails or barbed wire. The clash resulted in both countries deploying armed forces to the front line, and any hope for border negotiations stalled, until recently.
中印双方通过外交和军事渠道就中印边境的有关问题保持密切沟通。目前双方已就有关问题达成了解决方案，中方对此予以积极评价。
But why now?
那如果说这个协议跟过去有区别的话，那我觉得就是一定意义上说是中国和印度方面呢，都在原有的立场上都做了一定的意义上的这个妥协啊。
What has changed here is that the leaders of the two countries, Narendra Modi and Xi Jinping, met after 4 years, in a formal level talks. So that is built up expectations that there will be real meaningful disengagement from the border, which could lead to lasting peace.
Easing tensions with India, the world's fastest-growing economy, could help China's efforts to revitalize its economy. But New Delhi also stands to benefit.
The vetting process for Chinese investments into India will become easier, and it could expand the trade relations between the two countries. This could be mutually beneficial to both the countries.
But India and China have attempted over 50 rounds of talks in the past to resolve the biggest thorn in their relationship. Some analysts have expressed concern the issue will not be resolved unless meaningful details are hammered out.
The deal is not a long-term solution. The long-term solution is an actual resolution of the border dispute. That is, that the Sino-Indian border transforms from a line of actual control into an international boundary. And that, I said, was in the realm of the possible. In fact, it can be done pretty fast, but that is up to the political leaderships of the two countries.
Experts seem to agree the deal is a step in the right direction, but remain hesitant to endorse it wholeheartedly.
长期的益处，我想这个还有待观察。
The real proof of the pudding, as they say, is in the eating.